Hello everybody, Mr. Moo back in the cockpit, playing Harebrained Schemes Battletech again, still in the backer beta, still enjoying the hell out of it, and I realized, here, let's turn the sound down a little bit here, so we can talk. Alright, hopefully that's better. So I played one battle already, and realized that maybe for those who aren't familiar, let's get some background going here. What's Battletech? Battletech is 31st century combat. Backstory is that, well, it's the 31st century. Humans have expanded out into space a ways. But the FTL tech is limited, shall we say. You've got jump ships. Those are the FTL ships. They can jump up to 30 light years at a time, but then they need to recharge their jump drives using a massive solar sail. And depending on the star that they're recharging at, recharge can take anywhere between 5 days and 2.5 weeks. Not the fastest method of transport, but the only method. So, in light of that, there was once upon a time a unified humanity, well, quote-unquote unified, they thought it was good, called the Star League. 5 great houses and the Terran hegemony, which kind of ruled over them all. And then, the First Lord, he got himself killed. Well, it wasn't exactly his fault. And you end up with a decade-long civil war, as the Star League Defense Force rolls around and tries to come back and liberate Earth, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. I will go into more detail on this at some point in the future if there's any interest. But long story short, on the history of the Star League, everything fractured, everything went to hell, and you're down to the 5 great houses. The Terran hegemony is gone. And you're down to the 5 great houses who are all fighting each other, to varying degrees, over who gets to be the new First Lord of the Star League should they decide to reestablish it. Let's just set up a random battle here with the light machine I'm going for today. Be targeting... You know, Kraken, let's put you in here. Or put somebody with wildfire. The Shadowhawk has a much wider weapons range than the Griffin. So we're going to go with... There we go. Precision Strike. Never had too much luck with the Com 1B, so we're gonna do some organizing. Where was I? 5 great houses, right. So with jump ship technology being what it is, and interstellar communications all being controlled by an organization called Comstar, which is theoretically neutral, but they're AT&T with guns. Pay your bills. It's hard to get messages out. Messages are expensive, and messages are bundled into packets. There's no such thing as true real-time communication. So, everybody kind of came to the same arrangement that neo-feudalism is kind of the order of the day. You've got the liege lords on the throne worlds. You've got various fiefdoms and various baronies, duchies, etc., geographical areas under somebody else's command, and it all kind of trickles down to the local planetary lord, or use the political system of your choice: lord, governor, administrator, whatever. Battlemech pilots, they're viewed as knights, because, well, one person in a war machine ranging from 20 to 100 tons that can pretty much take out any 4 or 5 or 6 or 10 tanks, depending on the tank and depending on the machine, the battle mech. And tanks still require crews. Vehicles are mostly crewed, so these single occupant mechs, they're kind of the modern day knights, which goes well with the whole feudalism idea. Let's see here. Let's give it a nice sunset at the river crossing. 14.9. You know, I'm betting he's going to be running the same lance as me, and that's fine.
Commencing deployment. Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
So I kind of wanted to dig into the warbook here and go over, go over one of the mechs, one mech per battle, so I don't bog things down too much. Kind of give some history on the equipment, because I have loved this game since I was very small.
Command interface initiated.
Wow. Look at this place. It's really, what's the word? Green.
Let's up the volume a little bit there. Okay, so I've got Mockingbird. Mockingbird is piloting a Locust, the LCT... What's she piloting? The LCT-1S. Okay, that's a good place to start. Let's get her into the woods here. So pulling open the warbook here, my handy-dandy trusty warbook, gives the overview that the Locust is one of the most produced and common battle mechs of the Fallen Star League. Bergen Industries began production of the mech at 8 of their facilities in 2499, and it was still in peak production when the Star League fell around 2750. Several variants of the mech have been produced and modified over the years, creating quite a distinct version. All modifications involve upgrading the Locust's firepower, and what fewer say is downgrading the Locust's already pretty pitiful armor. So this is the Model 1S. Less armor, and, well, let's go with the standard Locust. The standard Locust contains one medium Martel laser and 2 Sperry Browning machine guns, and could reach a maximum speed of 129.6 kilometers per hour. So, pretty quick in the sprint. Well, for 20 tons of bipedal metal running around. This one, though, is the LCT-1S, which has less armor and carries 2 SRM-2 packs and 50 rounds of ammo to be shared between them, and the same Martel medium laser. It's really fast, it's not very well armed, it's easy to kill. Yay, the Locust! So that little bit of background out of the way, let's move on to the actual battle. Apex here in a GRF-1N Griffin.
On the move.
Most definitely a long-range sniper mech. It only carries a particle cannon and a LRM-10 launcher. Now, for those unfamiliar, LRMs go in size of the launcher from 5 to 10 to 15 to 20. So it's a medium-sized missile launcher with a...
Reporting. Enemy contact.
And here we go. 55 tons, that's going to be a Griffin or a Shadowhawk.
Incoming bandit.
55 tons, that's going to be a Griffin or a Shadowhawk. I bet we're in a mirror match here. Anyway, one medium-sized LRM launcher and one decent direct-fire energy weapon. Yep, mirror match. 25 tons, that's going to be the Commando. 20 tons, that's going to be the Locust.
Standing by.
Okay, Mockingbird, let's get you into the woods and over here. And give me a sensor lock on him. SHD-2H Shadowhawk. Armament consists of an LRM-5, an SRM-2, a medium laser, and a Class 5 autocannon. Not really good at any one specific role, it's just kinda short range, long range for its guns.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
Okay, Sumo, you are not gonna be able to make it around there, are you? Well, phooey. 25. Okay, move around to here to his side.
Heading out.
This is risky, but we'll see what happens. And hit him with everything.
I bet you're gonna like this.
Well, gotten away with it so far. And that's about to change. Here comes the other commando. Well, slightly different. He's got a COM 2D commando, which has a medium laser and 2 SRM launchers, versus this one, which has a large laser, a medium, and, well, less now.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Right.
Standing by.
Apex. 70% chance, 100% chance. But if I can get the shot there... I'm going to take the 70% chance on the Locust and hope I can take it out early.
Firing a full salvo.
Shots were good. Shots were good.
They're hitting my inner.
And rendered unstable by the loss of so much mass.
Gut.
You know, being the left arm, the left torso, and a whole lot of associated armor, the mech's gyro couldn't keep up with the massive loss of weight, destabilized, and dumped the mech over.
Waiting for orders.
Do I have a good shot here if I... You know, I just might. Also, Wildfire has the multiple targeting system, so... let's put it to use. Okay, your target 1. Your target, well, target A. Your target B, and you are target C. Let's see here now. Target C, the LRM. B, the autocannon. Not the greatest spread, but I'll take it.
Affirmative.
I'll hit most of them. That's gonna hurt. It's going for the melee attack. And stomped the center torso into scrap metal.
I'm here.
Hi, Mockingbird. This is gonna be real dangerous.
Order acknowledged.
55% chance, so even odds there. Instead, I'm going to sensor lock the locust. Gain a line of sight to that target, suppress evasive and all movement defensive modifiers it has. Lasts until the end of the current round.
Armor breach. Internal damage. That could have been worse.
A few rounds dinging off the Shadowhawk. So I've got, this is interesting, I've got the battle of the variants here basically. So Shadowhawk 2H versus 2D. The 2D packs, well, it basically doubles its armament except for the AC5. Let's see here now, let's...
Awaiting orders. Waiting for orders.
Okay, Wildfire, let's get you behind... You know, that's a beautiful shot, it looks like.
Location confirmed.
Reactivate the weapons. I'll take that. Actually, we're gonna multi-target again. You're target A. And you're... Neither of you are actually going to work. It's okay. Never mind. I don't have angles on the other target. So we're just gonna hit you with everything.
10-4. Reporting critical hit.
Wiped out its machine gun ammo. Ow.
Reporting internal damage.
Particle cannons are usually not all that great to hit a locust with.
Yes, Commander.
At least from the locust's perspective. They're great if you're the one with the particle cannon, as we're about to demonstrate right here.
Giving him everything I've got.
And having cored out and destroyed the center torso, there's no longer a mech there. There's a loose collection of formerly associated limbs in a cockpit that all kind of fall into the river. And Mockingbird is still alive. We're going to keep her that way by
Move order received.
running around here. And sensor locking that guy.
I'm taking some serious hits.
The Shadowhawk 2D. All that extra armament comes at the cost of... yeah.
Standing
Okay,
by.
Apex, what can you do for me? Well, you can punch that guy in the back of the head with a particle cannon. That's a neat trick. Indirect fire from the missile launchers.
I'm taking internal damage. I'm here. Coordinates received.
Let's save some ammunition and heat here.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Critted as SRM ammo. That's good.
Oh. Commander, I'm hit. Yes, Commander. Location confirmed.
So now we're going to run this Locust around the backfield and try to cause some chaos there. The enemy Shadowhawk is still in range. So we're just going to keep him lit up for my targeting systems. Oh, there goes the leg.
That hurts.
And when you're sitting on top of 10 meters of metal, and it decides to tip over, yeah, you're going to get a pilot injury.
Aye, aye.
You know, let's try something here. Nope, not going to make it there. All right. Oh, there we go. And I got 100% shot to hit with everything here, so... But I have overheated the machine a little bit. You can actually see the heat shimmering off of it as its heat sinks and coolers and blowers try to vent all that.
Internal structure damage. Standing by.
Alright. Get up.
All right.
And stomp them.
10-4.
Did I do anything significant? I did not. Oh, gonna be feeling that one in the morning.
I'm here.
While the commando's occupied, maybe we can get a shot in on him.
Copy that.
Not the greatest odds, but the missiles hit.
Reporting internal damage.
That mech's not gonna last much.
Oh,
Ouch.
I'm wounded.
Right then,
Standing by.
Nope. Nope. Okay. Alright, we're deactivating the... We're going to deactivate the long-range missile launcher and just... I'm still running a shutdown warning. Still an overheat there. Okay, new plan. Well, the Griffin is mostly untouched, and I can get into the water here.
Engaging jump jet.
Which will increase my cooling. I'm still going to be running hot. Excuse me, still going to be running hot. So I'm just going to brace myself.
My mech's heating up.
And he decided he didn't want a piece of that, and... Ooh! Death from above. DFA'd my Shadowhawk.
Reading you.
Okay, get in behind this guy and melee him. Ah, what the hell? It's only 3 against 1 odds.
Light damage. Holding firm. Yes, Commander.
60% chance of meleeing him. That's no good.
On the move.
Alright, we're going to fire the single PPC into that Shadowhawk.
Confirmed.
Hope for a good hit. The white numbers indicate armor damage, the red or orange numbers indicate internal structure. So I did more internal than external, which is nice. I don't think things are going to be going so well this time around, though.
Took a hard hit there. Commander.
75% chance death from above. 75. 85. Well, Mr. Commando, time to explore new and exciting prospects as a tent peg.
Target locked. Engaging jump jet. Reporting critical hit.
I was really hoping to do a little bit more damage to the guy.
That shot went internal. I'm hit.
You can't see me, but I'm wincing pretty hard right there. Cheeky little bugger.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
All units destroyed.
Center torso hit. Griffin got cored out. Well, 1 win, 1 loss so far, at least on the videos. We'll leave it there, and I'll take suggestions in the comments. What worked in this, what didn't work. I mean, from a presentation perspective. I know what didn't work here. I got my ass kicked. But is it more interesting to hear about the history, see the battle, a little bit of both? Let me know down in the comments. Take care, everybody, and I will see you all very soon.